Hello, hello. Happy time zone, everyone. We are gonna do, maybe a little reluctantly, we're gonna do some Throne of Eldraine drafting today. It's the first time in a while. I haven't been too excited to play Throne of Eldraine drafts, to be honest. Although I haven't fully finished out M20 on my main account, like I could draft some more of that. On my main account, I think I'm gonna start saving for the new expansion, Theros Beyond Death. So, because of that, and because M20 is going out tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do some Throne of Eldraine today. So, I know this is a little bit like what everyone's doing, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. It's been quite a long time since I've played M20. I don't think Eldraine. I don't think I've drafted Throne of Eldraine since the bot time, like when they updated the bots. So I'm gonna go through the picks here. I'm gonna try to pick what I think is best in each color. We'll explain our picks as well, just because I'm refreshing myself a little bit. So this is gonna be a bit of a slower draft. And hopefully for anyone that's new to the format, that's helpful. But if not, sorry guys. Eternity. Cauldron is... This is a mythic. I think I'm supposed to take the Cauldron. But I don't think it's that good is the problem. I think a Lucky Clover is generally better. Sorcera's fine too. I mean, I'm playing on an account that doesn't really care about drafting, rare drafting. So if I'm just picking for power level, I think probably Lucky Clover or Sorcera are better. Lucky Clover being colorless and doubling all adventures is really good. I mean, Cauldron, here, let's look at the card. So Cauldron, it costs, at least initially, 12 mana. Or if you have 5 creatures in your graveyard, it costs 2 mana. But then when you are paying to bring creatures back, that still costs you 2 life and 3 mana every time. So I just don't think it's very good. This is not a very playable artifact. Looking at our other options, Lucky Clover is going to be good almost all the time in this format. I mean, it's sort of tribal to 2 colors, but I think it's just generally better than the other 2 rares, or the other 2 uncommons. And Sorcera is very good too, especially in this format because red is good. It locks us in a little more. So I think I would take Sorcera if this was pack 2. So for me, it's between Lucky Clover and Sorcera. There's a Searing Barrage as well, but I think that the uncommons are good enough to where we're really just looking between the uncommons. I think I'd rather have the Sorcera. I think red is a real powerhouse in this format because of how the bots are drafting. And I think that having a solid red creature that draws you cards is pretty dang good. So I'm on Sorcera here, even though it's a little bit more of a risky play. This is more drafting with the bots. If this was a human draft, I don't think I would be on Sorcera. But because of how the bots draft, the red is going to get taken more aggressively. And that makes me want to take, or the red is going to be more open. So I want to take it because of that. Okay, here we have a pretty similar pick. I think because we took Sorcera last time, I'm looking to take probably Clockwork Servant again. Venerable Knight is fine, but not nearly as good. Witch's Oven is okay, but not something I really want to first pick. There's a Trebuchet, which is fine, but again, I don't want to second pick it. So I think we're going to take the Clockwork Servant. It's going to draw us a card some of the time, and it leaves us open. Edgewall Innkeeper is awesome. I can't imagine I'm going to pass Edgewall Innkeeper here. Edgewall Innkeeper makes me a little bit wish I'd taken the Lucky Clover. There's no cards in red. There's a Steel Claw Lance, but otherwise, nothing. I'm going to go with the Edgewall Innkeeper. Okay, red again looks pretty cut out. I mean, we have a Crystal Slipper, but that's about it. Would we rather have a Guide Mother, a Shepherd? I'm between these two adventure creatures. There's nothing in green either aside from this Appetite. So pretty much white is the only option to us at the moment. A Guide Mother is very good with the Innkeeper. It's cheap. And Shepherd of the Flock is going to sit in my hand a lot of the time. I think these are pretty close in power level. But I think I'm going to slightly take this Shepherd. I don't know if I'm going to play it yet. We're still staying open on what our colors are. There's a Weaselback Redcap here. That's pretty good. There's also a Flaxen Intruder. There's a Tween Veil. Right now we only have one thing in red pulling us in red. These adventure creatures seem like they'll generally be better for us. Maybe we pick up the Flaxen Intruder. I think Tween Veil is generally better, but it is expensive. And when in doubt, I feel like we should probably take the cheaper card. There's some decent stuff in blue, but I don't think we're in blue. I mean, there's going to be artifacts to kill some of the time, but 7 mana for its alt effect is pretty lame. I think man, I don't know. It's tight between these two. I mean, they're both fairly low power. Weaselback Redcap is also very good if we want to get deeper into red. But I think if we're going to go in red, we'll kind of know that we're going to go in red. So I think we're going to take... Oof, I don't know. I think I'm going to start with the Intruder. I just kind of picked that on a whim, to be honest. We have a Wildwood Tracker we could take here. There's a Joust. Thrill is not really in the running for me. A Youthful Knight is fine. We don't know for white or red yet. But I think that Youthful Knight is much better than the alternatives. I'm not really on Hingewalker. I guess we're between Youthful Knight and Brimstone here. I mean, we're not really the Knights deck. That's kind of red-white, but it does leave us a little open. Whereas another Youthful Knight, it's hard to say what direction we're gonna go. I think I'd still rather have a Youthful Knight though. Here I guess we take the Unicorn. There's also Rimrock, which is very good. So these are both, this is an interesting pick. We could go into white with Lonesome Unicorn, which is a good creature. But we're really forcing it a little bit because of Edgewall. We don't have that much synergy. Or we can go with a Rimrock Knight that's going to help us get in, you know, some of the time. We might cut green. We could be white-red. We could be Boros colors. And in that case, I think I'd rather have a Rimrock. Not much that's exciting here. Sporecap Spider is playable. Prize Griffin is playable. I guess I'd rather have a Prize Griffin. We're deeper in white than we are in green. I think we take a Ginger Brute here. Nothing for us at this point. Bala Pheasant, maybe? Again, I don't imagine we're going to play any of this. These cards don't matter. Well. Can we pivot to green-red? Green-blue? I guess we try. Although we have an Inspiring Veteran now. We have Inspiring Veteran and we have Wandermare. How many knights do we have? I mean, we've got a lot of knights. I think we take the Veteran and go white-red. God, what the heck? Of course, now we get a Wandermare. We could take a Claim. We could take a Wandermare and just stay open. 7 Dwarves is probably going to be playable in general for us. Some good stuff in black, but I don't think we're in black. 7 Dwarves might get there. Let's see, Wandermare. We have a lot of adventure. Well, we don't really have that many adventures yet. I still think this probably has the most upside, short of like a Garenbrig Carver. Fierce Witchstalker is very good to see at this point. I think I'd rather have that than just about anything else in that pack. We could take a Scalding Cauldron, or we could take another adventure, or we can take a Flutterfox. So I think for now we're going to look at cutting red. Where does that put our curve? Did I not take the Lonesome Unicorn earlier? I didn't. Flutterfox is pretty good for us, but we have a lot of 2-drops. Well, we have 3 2-drops. I still think I'd rather have a Flutterfox, though. Nothing really here. There's a Scorching Dragonfire. There's a Merchant. Or a Rosethorn. I don't think our green is that good is the problem. I mean, we're basically base white at this point. Yeah. I think I'm looking at probably this Merchant. Red cap melee's great. Red is a lot more open in this direction. Maybe we play a Hingewalker. Ferocity's okay. Curious Pair is also okay. I think we take a Curious Pair. It's the highest likelihood of making our deck. Take some Dwarves. Take another Knight. I don't think we'll play that. We might play Fling. Okay, I'm not taking Venture's Gargoyle. Okay, we have interesting choices again. So... we have a very low to the ground red deck as an option. We could also take a Venerable Knight. I mean, how good is our white? So what happens if we cut white? If we cut white and we go just like red-green, then we have... we can't play Wandermare. We can't play Inspiring Veteran. This is not very good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 adventures. Okay. What if we play the white? And cut the green. Then we have like a low to the ground knight stack. Oh, sorry, there's more knights in here. But we get kind of blown out if this goes past like turn 2 or whatever. Silverflame Ritual is pretty good. So is Venerable Knight. Fierce Witchstalker is very good, though. This is the problem. And we kind of need stuff that pulls us a little higher on our curve. What if we cut red? I don't know if we can do that. Let's see. We are quite short on playables if we cut red. I think we can play Hingewalker in both cases. I think we're playing red regardless. We can be green-red or white-red. I think white-red is better. Though this Witchstalker is quite motivating. Inspiring Veteran makes this interesting. don't think there's a way we can play Oko right now, but I would really like to try. That's certainly a big pull towards green. I guess I would play Flaxen. That seems okay. I think we take the Witch Stalker. We're not really in blue. This Archon's very good, but I don't think... Oh, and there's an Ardenvale Tactician too. What are we losing from white? Flutterfox, Youthful Knights, maybe a Wandermare. I keep getting put in these weird spots. Archon is good, but it's now off color. We don't have that much in white. Why do I keep looking at white so aggressively? I mean, we have an Inspiring Veteran, which is very good since we have so many knights. We only have one of them. It feels really bad to pass Archon and Ardenvale here. I could also take an Improbable Alliance and splash blue. I don't have that much stuff that draws me too, but maybe we get there. What the hell? Redcap Raiders here, I think. Garenbrig Paladin is good too. I think Garenbrig Paladin's probably better. Trail of Crumbs looks good. Redcap Raiders. Tree Folk. These picks have gotten a little more linear now that I've just chosen. Guess we take the spider. This pick doesn't matter. Red cap is very good for us. Of course, white is completely open in this direction. Alright, so now we get to do some deck building. We have quite a lot of white that we are not playing. I don't think we're playing Oko or Improbable. This might just be the deck. 1/7 dwarves is not very good. Would I rather have a fling? Maybe I would. Maybe I would rather have a fling. I just don't think I can justify playing Oko. Like, can you splash Oko? Is that a thing? Honestly, this might be fine, though. Endwalker's not great. Do we have anything that draws us an extra card? I mean, we have a Blood Haze. Maybe Blood Haze is okay. We've got how many adventures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 adventures? Okay, I mean, we're gonna be drawing 2 some of the time. I don't think Hengewalker is gonna be very good for us. I think Ginger Brute in a deck with Tree Folk is okay. Sporecap Spider is like my only answer to flyers. There's just not that much stuff that draw. I think Improbable Alliance is too improbable. When you draft Oko, you play Oko, I guess. Is there anything else I want to force? I mean, I can't really splash. Can I splash white? Is that insane? What would I be splashing for? Nothing that's that interesting. I mean, I just think that that's weird. You really don't want to be that deep in a third color, I think. Fling is good, but I don't think I need it. Maybe this is the deck. Well, we'll see how it goes. I feel like par for this deck is somewhere in the 3-3, 4-3 range. If we can ever get Oko down, then we'll be pretty happy. I'm a little music impatient today, sorry. This is okay. Yeah. I am not excited about it, but I will keep it still. We're playing on the alt account today. I don't want to burn out a Guide Mother. If we're gonna race, then I guess that's fine. Oof. Now I might have to red cap melee that. If they play another artifact, I'll do it. Sure. Great. Now we're in a good spot. We're in a very good spot, actually. Did I already play a land this turn? I honestly don't remember, but I'm gonna sack this food now. And we will take... I think we want the innkeeper. And that's lethal. Just a classic beatdown deck, I guess. Yeah, this account is climbing from like the very depths of the ladder. So we're gonna see some silliness in this run, I think. Ugh, if I draw even one forest, I'm okay. I just need to draw one forest in 3 turns. Just one forest. There we go. Oh, mystical dispute? No.
The brambles of truth twirl and curl, choking out lies. Welcome to the feast.
Why is that an oops? Fine. Also fine. Nope.
So it's a game you're interested in.
So I can turn this into a 3/3. That'll defend him pretty well. I think that's probably worth it.
I invite you to change your ways.
I've already played my land? No. So I think we want to play out the Rimrock Knight. We can Scorching Dragonfire, but they might want to use... I don't want it to get countered is a problem. But if they go to attack, I'm kind of fine with that. I think we need defenders. We'll let him attack. Oh shoot, actually I did not want to do that. I just punted really, really, really hard. Really, really hard.
Quite the nibble.
What?
Oh dear.
Oh, they just punted as hard. Okay. What is this deck? Okay, so I think I can attack in with the Rimrock Knight. And then I hang back and play Sorcara. I'm holding back Ginger Brute just because I want to keep what I got going here. Or I can plan to eat it. I think let's make another 3/3.
Let's broaden your existence.
So we get a dwarf. They're gonna eat the dwarf. They're not gonna eat the dwarf. Okay. I think we take out this Secret Keeper. I would rather they sack that. Toughness 4 or greater. That's quite a big clock on them. Are they trying to mill me to death? This is playable for us. You want to trade? Let's trade. I'm fine with that trade. If they pump, I'll take it out with Red Cat Melee. But it looks like they're mono red, so there will probably be a juicier target. Do I save this? Do I be patient? I think I do. I'm gonna take another 4 damage before I can do anything about it, though. I guess that's fine. Whoa, Thorbrinn. Not messing around with Thorbrinn. I think we play the most mana efficient one, which is the Fierce Witchstalker. I mean, they can get a lot of damage in on us, but if they do, then they can't be there for the crackback. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but play out the Sport Cap. We'll play out some treats to share. Yeah. I mean, I played that a little aggressively. A little aggressively. I really do think the Hand Smoother tries to give you like the best variety of lands. Like, this is kind of nuts. I mean, having this 3-color hand with these things that care about adamant feels bad, but Grimrock Knight knows how to do one thing, and that's attack. Sure. Fine. Block me, coward. That's fine. I just can't afford the tempo hit. I gotta keep going here. I turn him off attacking, huh? What can they have for 3 mana? Not didn't say please. Could be a mystical dispute. I think we go to attack and see what they want to do. Pretty weak sauce. I guess I play out this Garenbrig Paladin. Also not adamant. The difference between a 4-4 and a 5-5 is not as big as the difference between drawing a card or not drawing a card. The Devil's mana base here is really hurting me. I think I have to get out the attacker. Non-human creature. I'm still holding on to this adventure for now. The Interest Paladin seems a little aggressive to me in this deck. Speaking as someone that is currently playing a Garenbrig Paladin. Let's play another one. Yeah, let's do it. The chump? Did we take out a dwarf? We did. Wow. That's a bit shocking to me. Even still, that's fine. As opponent, they should have done that pre-combat, because then they could have taken out Garenbrig. Like, taking out a red cap is not that good, it's just a 3-2, but taking out a Garenbrig Paladin is, like, pretty dang good. What the heck? What the heck? Give me some goats sack. I think I might need this for lethal, so I have to play it. They have to chump. I got Wolverine. I'm still trying to force in lethal past this Clackbridge troll. Sure. When they get back red cap raiders, fine. I think they're dead. Yep, Exacxies. Had to get past that troll. Getting those goats helped me a little bit, but not a ton. I think I have to mulligan that. Here I'm probably looking at mulliganing this paladin. Ginger roots everywhere. Give me a land. Land, land, land. Land, 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 land. Any land. Well, preferably not. What the heck? Give me a land. They have a red cap melee in hand. God, what? Where is my land? Where is it? Thank you. Sure. I will still make this trade. Alright, we're stabilizing a little bit. Whoa. Whoa. I need to plan to eat the food next turn. Am I dead? Shoot, I'm dead. I mean, my mana stumble really set me back. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little music impatient right now. Oh, oops, I restarted Spotify without thinking about it. This is fine. I guess I'll take one again. I could have probably gotten in for one there. What is this deck? I've never seen anyone play that card. But it still represents quite a lot of damage to me. Oh. I went so many turns without that happening that I forgot it could happen. There's not much point to me playing this Rimrock Knight right now. I might die to this Oops All Nights deck. Okay. I guess I have to kill this. Alright, I guess we just wait and dump it at the end of their turn. I mean, I'll trade you a Curious Pair, sure. Come on. I think I have to Scorching Dragonfire this Trebuchet. Alright, I don't need any more lands. I can rummage all lands.
Those blind to tyranny are lost. Just surely you must be famished.
Keep the options open. No attacks here. I need to do end stop stuff. Okay. Alright, that's good. And then let's bin this Fervent Champion. I don't need to be in a rush here. This Hushbringer, I never see it on the field, so it's like, what does this do again?
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
If you want to double block, I mean, you have to triple block. If they triple block, I'd just let it go, right? It doesn't create the food token.
Welcome to the feast.
I don't have quite enough to do everything. Is there a chance they lethal me? It's pretty low. I think we just play it out. Turn that into a 3/3 next turn.
Surely you see the humor here.
Diversified threats here. And I have to keep the... Yeah, okay. We got there. Just draw Oko. It's easy. So we're 5-1 on this risky mana business deck. That's pretty good. That's better than I was expecting. I guess I underestimated Oko. Yeah, this hand smoother is kind of crazy, huh? I guess we just treats to share into Trail of Crumbs. Or treats to share into Curious Pair itself into Trail of Crumbs. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, shit. They have more than 4... So much text on this card. Cannot block unless you have more than 4 or more cards. Okay, fine. 2? What the heck? Unless you have 4 or more. That would have been nice. I'm not doing anything this turn. I haven't gone to combat yet, though. Gonna die to the stupid double gargoyle deck. Burn me out if you want. This is not a super high power play. Are they gonna burn the brute? Sure. That's worth it at this point. I should have burned it last turn. Gonna regret that, I think. They have Mantle of Tide out. I think I have to assume that they have Mantle of Tide business. Yeah, I should have burned that last turn. I could have saved myself 5 life this turn. I mean, I sort of have lethal on board. Okay. Are they gonna mill me? I mean, maybe. It's possible. I don't need these lands. I'm gonna hold them in case I can rummage them. Did I already lose my... No, it's in there. But I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh god, 4 cards I actually needed. I'm probably gonna get milled. What do I have in here? 3 lands. Oof, I have nothing in here that's gonna help me. I think I'm dead. Now I think I'm definitely dead. I mean, there's just... There's just nothing that I have to answer that big owl. If I had that one turn attacked earlier, I think I would have been okay. But I missed my opportunity. That's all right. We're coming up on the end of this draft. It's fine. I have 3 islands in this deck, and I draw them every game. That's fine. No attacks. Wow, they're gonna sack a land for it. No pump. Interesting. I think we just play Oko.
Walk with me, sing with me. I will enlighten you. Let's broaden your existence.
No attacks. I'm gonna stay on the D here. I can hold back the Useful Knight completely. If they want to run in and pump with the red cap, I guess that's fine. They probably have a Rimrock Knight, would be my guess. Yeah, I thought so.
Ooh, I feel so alive. Oh dear.
No attacks again. This time if they play land pre-combat. Okay, now I'm gonna put that on that. If they have another Rimrock Knight, then good beats. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a food token.
Surely you
I'm
see
still not on the attack here. Yeah, note that I have not drawn a single mountain. That's correct.
I think a little merriment is in order.
This holds back both. I mean, I still feel like they should maybe attack here, but We have an Oko down. That gives us really good odds in this game.
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
I should have attacked with the Rimrock and not that. I know. Could have done this end of my turn. Let's go to the next song, huh? That's gonna turn into a 3/3 right away.
Let's broaden your existence.
Fine getting in for a little extra damage there. Still not enough to kill it.
Fate for you. You fear your truth.
This isn't either. And that can't block. Yep. That's the advantage of having an Oko in this deck. Alright, so this next game is going to be my last game for the day. Well, either way, it's going to be our last game because this is the last match for this draft. This is our final boss. I realize I let some time go without actually talking out loud there, so I'll try to remember to talk about what I'm thinking about when I'm playing. It's easy to forget. Okay, let's see what we get in our opening hand. Looks a little land heavy from my draw count. It is land heavy. But in this case, that's fine. I can always dump one of those lands to Merchant of the Vale. And in fact, I think I will have to do that. Okay, well. I might Scorching Dragonfire that. Gonna deal me a lot of damage over time. I think I'm better off just doing it now. I'm going for Adamant if I can get there on the Paladin. No need. This feels like it's probably a didn't say please. Maybe I'll give this just one turn. Good. I got what I needed. They must have more removal in there. Gadwick, nice. I don't like this. Goodbye, Oko. I don't like milling 8. Alright, I'm gonna have to red cat melee that wizard. I could have dumped the island because now that I have no Oko, it doesn't matter. Okay. Got a lot of removal in this deck. It's pretty sweet. Oof. What the heck? Anything I play is gonna die, so... Yeah, whatever. It's just gonna get drowned next turn. Or they're gonna do a big Gadwick. I mean, probably as opponent, I would do a big Gadwick here. You can Gadwick for 4. That's probably worth it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about that, like? Opponent has perfect draws. That might be enough to get me back. As opponent, I think I would block with Queen of Ice. Probably here. I would block with Queen of Ice and the Secret Keeper. Must be nice. Do I still have I still have 2 Ramrock Knights in here. Gonna have to hold it for a double block. If I still had Oko, I could probably pull this out, but as it is, I don't think I can. I mean, do I trade in 2 here? I don't think I have much choice. And I can't even attack with that, so... There's just not much left in here for me. This is looking pretty grim. I know they can see the mountain, but I'm still gonna hold it. Feels bad, man. I'm dead. It doesn't matter. It's over. Alright, well, it feels bad to go out on a low note like that, but just wasn't much we could do about that. I'm gonna start seeing who we can raid here. My guess is it's gonna be going optimal. We'll go to Mobius. Just a little raid. Thanks for joining, and we will see you next time. I'm gonna pull up his stream myself here. Alright, and off we go.
Wait, he doesn't have a counter? Why don't you have 2 or 3 drops, opponent? Charm, Sleep, Profit. Let's take Reaper. No discardy. It's a signpost scarecrow.